Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Charlotte and I am doing really my first ever what's on my desk. I guess you could call it that because I have these tags to finish that I did with the Gelli Plate, and then I went ahead and did some of these tag pockets. Library pockets, I think they're called. I just wanted to pick up what was left over, and so look at that. Isn't that so cool? Now, I haven't distressed these, but I thought depending upon time, we will do the tags, we will do the library pockets, and then if we have time, we will go ahead and maybe put the ribbons and the hearts, or not the hearts, the handmade flower or handmade paper roses on our little booklets. So they are in my shop. I want to thank everybody for your kind comments. I am so far behind on my comments and I apologize for that. It's just been busy here. I know, no excuses. We're all busy. So let's get started. I kind of went through and wanted to get a little bit ahead, have some idea of what I was doing so we weren't just kind of sitting here going, and looking at each other. So I know who you are. You may not think I know, but I do. I know who you are. I know you're out there. So I have this little one here. I pulled out some of my Tim Holtz ephemera. I have a little bit of Prima ephemera, kind of wanting to just go through my stash. This was Tim Holtz, one of his moths, and I went ahead and got the matching embossing glaze. And this, I believe, was one of his, as well as this little stamp. So we're going to see what we can do to make sense out of these. And if you remember, oh my goodness, guys, I know, it's like you never know with me what you're going to get. If you remember when I did the ephemera sale, and I said, I'm not the person that likes to build up a stash of ephemera, and I'm just going to go ahead and this is a distressor. Thank you to the person that left me that in the comments. I knew that, I just didn't remember. So I'm going to take my little Tim Holtz distressor, and we are just going to just distress this a little bit and then go over it with some ink just to age it. And this helps it take the ink better. But now I don't remember what I was saying because I got off on a, you know, one of those things I get off on. So, had a great weekend. Hope you liked yesterday's video. I fell in love with those Artie Mae's photos of the children. She also has, I'll just give her a little plug here. She also has, the kit that I used was Victorian Beauties 2. She also has like Victorian Ladies. I don't know the name of the kit. I'm gonna check and see if that's upside down. So I don't know the name of the kit, but she's got a couple of them. And if you're at all interested in that sort of thing, I would say hop over and have a look. But right now, I am wanting to get these. Oh, that's what I was talking to you about. I had that ephemera sale with most of my ephemera because I don't like to create journals and then go through a stash of ephemera and find ephemera. I like to create journals and then create the ephemera after I've created or while I'm creating the journal itself. And so what am I doing now? Making a stack of ephemera. So who knows? Women are supposed to be able to change their minds. anybody can change their mind, but right now I'm building up this stash, and I don't know if I am going to be selling this stash or using it. But I have to say one thing. I am having a lot of fun building it up. So why not? Now, I have to confess to you, the hardest part for me with doing the Gelli Plate and making these incredible things is covering them up. I am finding that for me, I don't know. See, I just covered that up. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do, I think I'm going to do this, guys. And then his little wing can come up, and then you're not hiding anything. So I think I like that better. And I think there's enough glue on there. So he needs a little bit of ribbon. So why don't we see if we can pick something out of our stash here. I pulled this out of my drawer. We were talking about this. Junk Journal Sisters, I think is where. And I think I had said to you that I would put a link, and I probably never did because I get doing it and then I don't think. So I am going to try to put a link down below so that you too can go get bags of beautiful trims. So if I don't, I want to say I promise I will, but if I don't, just hit me with a comment, and then that will remind me and I will go, but I hope I will. I should, because, you know, let's promote. Look at that. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want this tag? Look at that. This could go in anything. So there's one. And then I had this one, and I don't know if I had mentioned it or not, but I just got my rub-ons because why not? I've got a bunch of them. I wanted to start using them. But when you start to look at what you get from your Gelli Plate, I don't want to cover that up. I mean, that's the Gelli Plate fun right there. That's what you want. But then again, when I've got these things and I want to use them, I could come over this way and give you a little peek. So I think we're going to try to fit this in there. We're going to ruddy it up a bit, just to kind of way too white for me, and see where we can put this. We don't want to cover our hole, but we can. We're just going to have to put it on there because otherwise I'm going to spend a lot of time wondering where to put this. And the idea is to get the tags done, not to have them sitting here. But I really like that, and I don't want all of that hidden. I was telling Dana about that. We went and had lunch on Saturday, and I said the hardest part about the Gelli Plate and making tags is not wanting to hide all this yummy goodness you've got sitting there. And she agreed with me. She said, yep, that's the hard part. So then I'm thinking we could use a word. And I think this is so flat. I think I'm going to take something out here, out of this. And then I think I will take it and I will put a little bit of crystal on it so that you have a bit of a shine. But we're going to do the crystal. I need to do the, I'll put it down here like that. And just put just a little bit of color on that. And then we want some type of, hopefully I have something I can use for this. that's not going to work, but look at the texture on this. Look at how beautiful that is. We want to use that on something for sure. And then we have this great piece right here. Look at this. This is what I mean. You know, you get a bag of just gold. And, I mean, where are you going to get this on your own? You know, where you would have to just buy yards and yards and yards. So I don't have anything pink. Don't really want to use white. I could maybe, not really. How about a green? Not really. I'm trying to use up, this and so much more was from one bag, and I'm trying to use this all up before I break into a brand new bag. Because once I break into a brand new bag, it's just going to become ridiculous. So I kind of like this. Isn't this just the coolest trim? I mean, what would you even put this on if you were buying trim? Look at how cool that is. And I don't know if you went in and said, yeah, I'll take 10 yards of that. What would you do with this? I don't know. Maybe it's sewing clothing? I don't know, but it's pretty dang cool. So let's see if we can get this to work. Multicolored, and we don't want to get any of the pieces stuck in the knot. I'm hoping everybody had a fantastic weekend and a fantastic Monday. All right, let's see what we've got here. We'll stop right there. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That is, yeah, pretty good. So we've got that. Let's put a little crystal on that, and I'll put that off to dry. And then you can see what it looks like when it's got a little bit of crystal. Oh, well, not that much crystal. That's not quite what I'm after. I just opened up a brand new bottle, so I can see. Don't squeeze, Charlotte. Just let it flow. And don't squeeze it. I kind of have to get it in the light, because I don't like air bubbles. And I kind of have to play with it to make sure that I get enough on. And you can see it. And I think that's good. Makes a difference. It does. That is a cute tag. All right, so what's next? How about, kind of put this in a little bit of an order. Love her. Prima. This is Prima. This obviously is, it's got a lot of gold in it. Doesn't have a lot of pink. It has a little bit of pink up there. I was thinking we could put her there. The problem is I've got the pointy finger. So what's the pointy finger pointing at? It should be pointing at something. So let's just work our magic and see what we come up with. Maybe we will have the pointy finger point at a word. And see what's happening. So I am so excited for fall. When I went to lunch and shopping with Dina on Saturday, we went to a shop called Ivy and Sage. It's either Ivy and Sage or Sage and Ivy. I think it's Ivy and Sage, and it is like it's got different booths, but it is a gift shop and everything decorated for Halloween. way more Halloween than fall. So I think that probably in the next month we're going to start seeing a lot more pumpkins. They had a lot of pumpkins, but just the coolest Halloween stuff. And I always was a Christmas decoration person, but now, well, for many years now, Halloween, and I can't tell you why, just I love to decorate for Halloween. You know, you can have all the fall leaves, you can have the pumpkins, you get scarecrows, you get skeletons, just all sorts of really neat things. And they also had Day of the Dead, even though this is not Day of the Dead. They had a few items that were Day of the Dead, and I love Day of the Dead. I love what it stands for, but I love all the colors and the graphics and the patterns and shapes. It's just cool. So we went there and I fell in love with so many things. I bought a couple Christmas gifts, so that was fun. But, oh, the prices have really gone up on everything. I'm so amazed. Really amazed. It is what it is. And not a whole lot you can do about it. But I got Allie, who is my granddaughter, and she is driving. I got her the cutest keychain that had a skull, and it was all done with, I want to say diamonds. You know, they're not diamonds, but you know, the gems that sparkle, look like crystals. So it was a skull. It was all done in crystals and it had a black hat on with a red rose. It just was cool looking. Let's see. It's all about the layers and the texture. And I'm thinking, do I have a word? He could be pointing and he could say, let it go. Let's see how this would look. The let it go. I am going to put the let it go there. And then I think I'm going to take, this is going to be just out of the blue. Yes, there's a lot of glue on that, I know. Whoop, and now I'm spreading it all around. So get control. All right, let me look at this and see what we've got. Let's just put this down. We're going to put this just like that. And then we're going to put that like that. And then I'm going to pull out a heart. And I don't know why the hearts just came to me. I have no idea if that's going to work at all. It may just be one of those things where you're like, Charlotte, what? Let's see. Put this pin in there. Let's just see. I know it's way too bright. I'd ruddy it up. Have a look. Ooh, I think I like that. We could put some red on there. Now we're cooking. Let's see. What are my options? No. Red is like, woo! Where'd you get that red? Where'd you pull that out from? Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, I know no pink. I don't want pink. Don't want white. For sure don't want orange. So, do we want this blue? It doesn't do anything, this blue. This red is a humongous pop of color that just comes out of nowhere. Then we've got this that kind of fades into the background. Does it fade too much? No, I think we're going to go with that. I did like the red though, I will say. I did like the red. We are going to give this just a little bit of a tone down because it's too much. And then we're going to glue this on. So I've got my pages. I'm in the process of printing pages for my new Medieval Mirage project. It's going to be a botanical themed, and I think I might give it a name. It's not something that you see me do. I don't typically name my journals, but I thought, look how cool this is. I think I already showed you this. Yeah, I think we're going to use this just because this is neat. Look at that. I mean, really, guys, look at the trim. Look at that. I don't think this goes with it. I think that got tangled on from something else, but you know what? It's okay. It can stay there. So we'll tie this off and hopefully not lose our texture from our cool stuff. We like the cool stuff. Let's see. Yep, we're losing the cool stuff in the knot. We don't want to lose the cool stuff. Here we go. Yeah, I kind of like that stuff that's kind of stuck. I don't know where. Maybe it does go on there. That's a cool tag, don't you think? Yeah. Okay, so there's that one. And then get this one here. I think we'll go with this one because I'm pretty happy with this. This, I think, might have had that on it that fell out. I pulled out some Prima stuff. This is Prima. This might all be Prima. I think I had said before that that might be Tim Holtz. I bet you it's Prima, but look what you get off your Gelli Plate. So I was speaking with Dana, and I think I'm going to get a smaller Gelli Plate just for tags. But I heard you. I put the question out there, do you want a Gelli Plate day? And yes, you did. You want a Gelli Plate day. So we are going to meet up for play dates and play with our Gelli Plates. So it's just fun. Really, really fun. And I want to tell you about, I want to start sharing people's YouTube channels. And so I am going to be putting in the description box the name of people's YouTube channels. So that, I think I've been talking about that. I wanted to start it today. I left there's no excuse, but I left the page in the office this morning. So I don't have it in front of me. So I think we're gonna put that there. This guy's gonna go here, and don't have to ruddy him up too much, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just so it doesn't look so perfect. So I'm happy to be, anytime that you can kind of use your stuff up, it's a good thing. So let's put this down first. My Artie Mae's design team, because I made a dozen of those little journals. They're so cute, but they took a while, and they took a while to create, and now that I am done, I can oh, I know what I was talking about. See, this is what happens. I get an idea, and then I go off on something else, and then I'm like, okay, what was I talking about? So I was talking about fall. Oh, so we went to Ivy and Sage. They were all decorated. I got so excited. I mean, who doesn't love to decorate for fall? I mean, even if it's just you pull a pumpkin out, it's still cool. You don't have to have, you know, turn your whole house into anything. But I was telling Dana, I said, I'm pulling my Halloween stuff out this week. She says, you're kidding me. And I said, no. I said, September 1st, I'm starting to pull it out because I never have enough time to really enjoy it. I mean, let's face it, November 1st, Halloween's over. You know, do you really want to look at Halloween stuff? It's gone. It's not like fall or Thanksgiving. You can decorate for Thanksgiving the 1st of October, or when you decorate for Halloween, because it's fall leaves and pumpkins and all that cool stuff. So you really can start putting that down whenever you want. And you can have it up all during Halloween and all during November. But usually people start putting their Christmas stuff up fairly early. And so when you start decorating for Christmas, you can keep I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. You can keep your fall decor up, your pumpkins and everything, and still have your Christmas stuff up. But usually I think people, for the most part, probably put their fall away and get their Christmas out. So I just want to be able to really enjoy it. This is a sari silk ball, and it's with all the threads and stuff that come off of the sari silk. And I found that, and I hadn't used it in forever, kind of forgot about it, and thought, well, yeah, let's whip that out. This. Let's use this. This is another really cool. Look at that. Just look at the texture. You gotta love it. So let's use this. And you will find me, for the most part, instead of doubling and making a tag that way, I will, when I use this cool kind of texture, I usually will just tie a knot. Let's see what we got. See, that's cool. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put glaze, crystal glaze over that, because it's really flat. And I'm thinking, let's just do a little bit more to make him stand out. So let's get some crystal glaze on this. And then I have to put it off to the side because I have been known to stick my fingers in this before it dries. travel. Just like that. Cute, cute, guys. So that goes off to the side. And what's next? We're making headway here. We are making headway. We've been on, I think, almost 30 minutes, but we're getting there. Look at this. Ooh, little notes. Let's use this. Ooh, 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 original. Let's do this. We have all these guys to do. I don't know. Why does it take so long? Okay, little notes. I like that just the way it is. I don't think I'm going to worry so much about the distressor. You can see my thumb is a mess. I think I'm going to bring this. See what I mean? Look at the pinks. And then you have a little bit of pink there. It's just all mottled and really beautiful. Just fun. So let's get this going. So we're going to go to a D-backs game tomorrow night. The entire family is going, so it should be fun. All right, and then we've got little notes. How did I have this? I think I've concentrated more on the top because I did not want to cover that up. And I could bring this down here and cover the clock, but then really, what's the point? If I hang this over, I could cut this. Maybe I'll do that. Let's cut this. We don't need all of this. So we don't need, let's see. We could cut some of this as well. We don't need it all. So I haven't been to a baseball game in a long time. Should be fun. And just to get an idea, where did I put my heart or my rose? Yeah. And I think this needs a pink tie. Okay. I'm kind of looking to see what I have that's pink. I think that is so cute. And it might be neat if I can, at the bottom, put that on there like that. Do we want a word? Maybe. That'd be really pretty. Maybe we want a butterfly. Let's see. Let's see what I've got. Got a little arty maze going on. That's cute. It's kind of odd to me though to have butterflies at the bottom. I think you, for the most part, would want your butterflies up here. So maybe a butterfly is not the greatest idea. So let's check our words and see if by chance we have something. I don't want it to fight the little notes. So make a wish. How about make a wish, guys? That sounds good. Make a wish. And put the make a wish right down there so we don't cover up this pink. I mean, what is the point in the Gelli Plate if you're just going to cover all of it up? Maybe there is a point, but to me, I would be like, what's the point of doing it all if you're going to cover it all up? So make a wish, and think we're going to go ahead and love that sari silk. Okay. A little knot there, and that's okay. That's just more texture. See that right there where they sewed two pieces together? I don't mind that one bit. I think it just makes it all that much better. Is that a word? Much better? I think that makes it all that better. It makes it cute. Cute, cute. But do we want crystal glaze? Crystal glaze, I think I'm going to think about it because that tag, yeah, that's a cutie patootie. Then we have this one here, and this one does need to be distressed, I think. And don't ask me where I got this. I want to say, I don't know. That's Tim Holtz, but this little cutie here, I have no idea. I liked it because it had the black, but it also had that yellow, and I liked that. And like I said, everything doesn't have to be covered up. You don't want to cover it all up. Maybe you do. Maybe you do want to cover it up, and that's okay. It's yours. You can do what you want to do. I don't want to cover it all up. Now I want to see my paint work. I want to see the mess I created. We don't want to be perfect. I tell you, one thing I need to do is get out Marguerite Miller. Oh my gosh, guys. What am I, 2 months behind? I'm almost afraid to pull her out. We're going to have to do 2 and 3 pages at a time now. I was doing so well, and then, yeah, not so much. So we were going to put that there. And then this is, I kind of have to look at it because I can't see. Anyway, we're going to put that like that. Yeah, or don't like that. Don't like that. And I don't mind covering this up, but I really don't want to cover up original because it's so big. You cover it up and you're going to be, what does that say? Kind of defeats the purpose of everything. And yes, I'm rambling, but I'm having fun. I am having fun. So that's what it's all about. Let's see. So I'm doing another crop October 1st for, I think, 5 days. It is local. And I'm doing it because I have a deceased, D is the first name, ceased for deceased because it is a Halloween. Pieced quilt to get done for my daughter. Not finished the one for my son and his family. It just has to be sewn, but it's all pieced together like a puzzle. You cut out all these pieces of fabric. I will have to show it to you. This is screaming that it has to have something. And I brought out these stickers so I would use them, but that's kind of cool. That doesn't go at all. That doesn't go at all. That kind of goes. But that's kind of cool right there. Life is better with friends. No, no, no. wonder if I can just get to the butterfly and not have to have the backing. I think, yeah, maybe that's what you're supposed to do. So put a little glue on this sticky dot, so this will be raised. So then, oh, didn't want it there. Then you have to remember it's got a sticky dot on it. So when you got to put this in a pocket, you have to remember that this is there so it doesn't get stuck. So all these fun little things you get to remember. Let's see. What is this one? Nope. Not lavender, but I like, is this attached to the lavender? Oh, I love this brown. I think I can make that work without getting into the lavender. So let's try this. Look at this texture. Look at that. So let's use this. I was hoping we'd get them all done, but I've already kept you on for over 30 minutes. And that was kind of having these things planned out, and you can see how long it's taking me. So it's a cool tag. So now we have that one. And I think we've been on 45 minutes. Let's see. Let's see what all we have here. Maybe these two will be fairly quick. Then we've got this one, and we've got these we did together. Maybe, let's see if we can get these done, and then we are not going to get to the journals that go in these bags because there's just not going to be enough time. So sorry, had to take a drink. Look how pretty that is. So I was thinking, let's just get to it. I'm not even going to lay it down. I am just going to glue and place. We'll see what we get. If I mess up, I mess up. If I mess up, then I just continue layering. That's what I do until I get it right. That's all you can do. I mean, it's arts and crafts, right? It's fun. It's just crafting. Let me put that there, and then maybe put a word here, and let's put one of these words. So take risks. I have to be careful because I have to look at the size, make sure it's going to fit. So let's take risks. But take a risk. And I think we're going to take a risk to the inside like that. Yeah, that looks cute. And then we can always come back later and say, you know, it needs whatever right there. We need to put a thing right on here. But right now, I think it looks good the way it is. And let's see, this color, no, not so much. This color, not at all. Don't have enough of that eyelash trim. Ooh, but I've got this. Look at this. This is pretty cool. You have to admit, look at that. So let's get this through here. And I do want this. So we're going to pull this like this. And we are going to, I'm thinking about, I have a website, guys. I don't know if you even know that. And I've had the website for years. I'm talking probably 8 to 10 years. And I've had it since I was doing my cottage home decor. And I've kept the website. I pay for the website every year, but I put everything on Etsy just for the convenience. For the convenience for you and for me. That's a cute tag, don't you think? But I was thinking this morning that I'm going to see if I can get in my website and remember how to load product. And if I can, I think I might start using my website. And my website, I mean, it's totally secure. It takes credit cards, PayPal, you know, whatever Etsy takes, it takes. So I think if I can work it out, ooh, I think that's the perfect trim for this. I think if I can work it out, that's what I'm going to do. So I might be announcing that sometime in the future. We'll see. You know, anything. It is just me. If you see me on social media, that's me. I don't have anybody working for me. I don't have anybody editing anything. I don't have anybody helping me, you know, like taking my product and putting it out there on TikTok or whatever. So anytime that you see anything, it's me and only me. And if I'm going to be up here with you playing and having fun, then, you know, that takes time. And so I would rather be hanging out with you than figuring out how to put goods on my website. So, yeah, we'll see. I will let you know for sure. This is cute. And this morning I was with the printer, over an hour. When you deal with Medieval Mirage, you get pages. Excuse me, her kits are huge. Gorgeous, gorgeous, and huge. She gives you so much more than you could ever use in one journal. And so I spent a long time printing, and I'm very excited to create. I want it to be a large journal, and I'm thinking 3 covers. Yeah, I am. We'll see. I mean, I've got it in my head. Now we got to get it out of my head. We'll see how that goes. And I am gathering all the goodies that so many of you have gifted me through the loss of my mom, just through your friendship, your cards. You've heard me talk about this a couple times. I am getting ready to share that video with you, and I want to put it out there because I don't want you for a second to think that you've been forgotten. You have not. I appreciate each and every one of you, and all, even the people that, all the generosity of just your comments and your thoughtfulness and your messages. You don't ever have to send me anything, but I really, really appreciate each and every one of you that thought of me that way, that created something for me. And I received such cute things. I want to share them with everyone so that if you want to create some of the things, the ideas that were shared with me, then I want you to be able to do that. So we are going to be putting that out there to share and to talk about, so that you too can do that if you want. You know, I was thinking this, and then my eye cut. No, that's got pink in it. Well, is that all right? Ooh, that looks good, guys. I think we're going to go with this. Yeah, we're going to tie this because I just think it's prettier than trying to double it. Get this through. We're going to tie this. And then we're going to look at the colors for a second so that you can see why this caught my eye. And I went with this because you can catch down here rust, but you can catch the tiniest bit of lavender, just the tiny. I don't know if you can see it. I think I used a silver on this, but look at how cool that looks together. So this tag, I mean, we can always add something to it later if we want, but let's do this one, and then I will let you go. And I will just do something with these on my own. So I think what I had in mind, and I do want to distress this because it's just too perfect. So we're going to go around here. I'm often wondering how long these will last, these little blades. But I want to show you something on this tag. I think we did these tags together. I was hoping we would get to the little library pocket part of this, but that's either going to be me or another video. I think we'll use that as a video. But I want to show you, look at the colors in that. Look at all those colors and how fantastic they are. They're just really fun. So that's what I mean when I say you don't want to cover all that up, because you might as well then be using just a regular tag. I don't know, maybe one day I'll get over that feeling. But we're going to put this there because this was going to get layered. Not sure if I remember. This is Prima for sure, way too pink for that tag in my mind. So we want to distress this. I haven't even begun to pull out like the crackle, or I've got waxes. I think we need to use this stuff. So maybe we'll have a mixed media day. All right, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to try not to see any white. I want this to be pretty vintage looking. But I like the pink because we've got pink in here. So I know I had this off to the side, and I know I pulled this. I have no idea what I was going to do with this. None, unless I was maybe, you know what, let's do that. And then I think maybe we might put that moth on there. So no, we're gonna do this, see what it looks like. If I mess it up, we'll fix it later. We will add something and fix it later, but for right now I think we're gonna go off the tag a little bit. See how I went off the tag? And if we ever wanted to hang something off of there, we could. So get this on there. You can feel a clot forming in here. And I am coming over. Love these colors right here, but that doesn't mean that we won't put something there. We could. I wonder if I should emboss him, or let's take a look here at some Artie Mays real quick, just real quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that. He's kind of cute. Now that's cute. Let's see. Not a lot of color. No, no. You know in your head what you want, and then you know you're not seeing it. You know what? I think we're going to use that, and that has crystal on it. So let's use that. Let's put a thing on it. A little bit too pink for me. All right, we're going to glue this on. Might come back with a word, a Tim Holtz word. This just does not look quite finished to me. It needs a word here, I think. But I'm thinking this will look great. So let's put this on. Like that. And that's fantastic because the little knot is there. That looks good. It does. It needs something. It's just screaming. You do you. Inspire. Maybe curiosity. You do you. That's a great Tim Holtz saying. Usually in every one of his videos you will hear him say, you do you. So, yeah, that, it needed that. It did. All right, guys, let's just kind of recap real fast. And I know we've been on for a long time, so that is a cute tag right there. That is a cute tag. So is that, but this needs something cute. Cute, very cute. And then we've got these. That's another video. I will finish these up. And then we really did a lot. We did this guy here. This needs something too. It's not done. This one's done. I'm pretty sure that's done. That's a cute tag. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this craft with me. I feel like I got a lot done. And I will catch you again, and we are going to do those pockets, but I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and I will go ahead and finish my little, just the sweetest little journals ever. So I will catch everybody in the next one. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.